My husband's best friend became extremely territorial of him and freaked out when he planned to go to my birthday party. I finally snapped. My husband Richard is close friends with a woman named Annie. They've been friends for a long time before Richard and I got together, so I know her fairly well too, but we really have nothing in common and we're not exactly friends. I also don't feel like befriending her because she would always tell me that if she wasn't married, she would have pursued my husband. And I won't have a fight against her because she is his best friend. And she would also mention that I am lucky she's lesbian, or my husband won't even look at me. Annie's wife very sadly and somewhat suddenly passed in early March. She's been leaning on Richard heavily for support, which I understand, but she's been at our house every single day since, and even sleeping in our guest room most nights because she doesn't want to be home alone, which would be okay, except she is getting more and more passive-aggressive towards me, and weirdly territorial of Richard. I've reminded myself that I don't think I could stand to see a happy couple for months if I lost Richard, and to be patient, it's not personal. But what broke the camel's back was last Sunday, my birthday. I got home Saturday after a morning out, and Annie was again in our house. I was making small talk when I asked Richard what time he made dinner reservations for the next day. Annie inserted herself right here and asked Richard if he was going to be out the next day, and he said yes. She started panicking and saying that he couldn't, and she wasn't ready to spend an evening alone. I was going to tell her that she could still hang out here while we gone, and she looked at me and said, "Don't you have any effing friends you can go with?" And I just blew up. I yelled, "Don't you have any other effing friends you can go bother? You are here every single day and you are not hearing anything from me, but now you are so entitled to ask why my husband is going out with me," and so on. She then started full-on crying. She called me selfish for monopolizing my husband, and that she was his best friend first before he knew me. I had enough and told her to get out of my house and not to come back, ever. It hit the fan, and she refuses to go out because she is his best friend, and Richard knows she can't be alone. Richard had been trying to calm things down between us, but it spiraled out of control fast, and he ended up escorting Annie out and telling her that he would be backing my decision because of how she spoke to me. That night, while my husband was asleep, I checked his phone, and I saw his conversation with Annie. She said in the messages that I was horrible and could not understand her grief, to which my husband responded that she caused the fight, and that the world doesn't revolve around her. She said, whatever, and that she would be cleaning the house because she knows that he will come and live with her when he came back of his senses. My husband sent laughing emojis and said never.